nice. Yeah, but you know, you become that. Okay. Alright, so let me get you in there. Alright. It's raining today. It's yucky. Okay, ready? So, what's that first word? Fad? What's a fad?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well this is a fad right here. Do we wear this anymore? Mm-mm. So what was the fad back then?
Baggy shirts.
And?
Poofy hair.
Poofy hair, right. So a fad is a short-lived custom or style. So give me an example of a fad in the 70s. Do you remember? Or the 80s? Okay. Your mom has some fad clothes, I'm sure. What does she have?
She had these disco pants she used to wear.
That's a fad. No one wears them anymore, right? Okay, it's a short-lived style or custom. So, in your own words, let me have a sentence with that. You need your mom.
My mom had disco pants back in the day that were a fad.
That were a fad, right? That was the fad. That was the fad. Okay, good. All right, let's go to the next one. What's that word right there?
Fade.
Good.
Something slowly disappears.
Right, or it loses its
color.
Right. Yeah. Well, this isn't faded, but you know, this is losing its color. Yes, it's losing its color. Okay, so use that in a sentence.
Fade. The color fades from the shirt. It slowly disappears.
Right, very good. Yes, very good. Okay, great. All right, let's go to the next one. Over here.
Fan.
There's two types of fans. There's that one. What's that?
Fan, it's connected to the ceiling, and then there's an AC.
What does it do?
I know what it does. It turns really fast.
It turns and it blows what?
Air.
Air, right. Okay, and then there's another type of fan, like in sports and stuff.
Fans, like supporters.
Right, supporters. That's very good. They're usually enthusiastic supporters, so it could be baseball, or it could be music, it could be anything like that. Okay,
Dramatic.
Right, enthusiastic, I mean they're excited. Okay, so use that word in a sentence. Which either one?
The fan will cheer for the football team.
Right.
The supporters.
Yes, the supporter. Very good. All right.
That and the fade.
Okay. This is I haven't heard this word before either, but it's feign. And do you have anything that you would know what it was? Feign. You might know what that was. I didn't know either. So it's a noun. It means a temple or a church. So that up there is a feign. It's a noun. So go ahead and give me use it as a noun.
The church was a feign?
Right. The church was a feign. Okay. All right. It describes that. Okay. Go ahead. What's the next one?
Fat.
Okay.
It's a mean word to call someone big.
It is, but actually it means something else. And I think it means...
The pig.
This is... Okay. Let me show you something. This is thick, and this is...
Thin.
Right. So which one is fat?
This one.
Right. So what does fat mean then?
Thick.
It can mean thick. Okay. And so it could mean something that there's a lot of. You know, I wish I was fat with money.
Yeah.
All right. So give me a sentence using the word fat.
The man was fat with money.
That's what I said though. So yeah.
You want me to do a different one?
Yeah. And use the description. Yeah.
The deck of cards was thick and fat.
Very good. Okay. Was thick and fat. That described it. Okay, good. And then the next one is
fate.
Do you know what fate is? Yeah. Yeah.
Destiny.
So right now, describe your fate. What's a fate? What do you think it is? What does destiny mean? What does that mean?
You're destined to do this, like that, just like
You're determined, right?
Determined.
Okay, that's perfect. Determination of an outcome before the event occurs. Something inevitable, the final outcome. So, what is your fate at Able Academy?
To graduate.
Right. Okay, so you understand it perfectly. So let's have it in a sentence with some description that I would know what it was.
That my fate is to graduate from Able Academy. My destiny and fate.
Okay.
My destiny and fate is to graduate from Able Academy.
Okay. That's the event that's going to occur. So let's use all that in a sentence. You had it right, but that's the event that's going to occur. Use the same sentence, but add a little bit more to it.
My destiny and fate is to graduate from Able Academy and go to LSU.
Very good. Okay. All right, let's do this one.
Flack.
What's that?
I forgot.
Flak. Okay. All right. It's the it can be the fire of anti-aircraft guns, like somebody shooting. The bomber had to dodge flak and make it to his target, or it could be, more than likely, strong criticism, opposition. Someone gives you flak, like the anchorman received flak for the inappropriate comments he made on the air. So you're receiving some criticism. Okay, so use the word flak in a sentence. Or repeat that back to me. What is flak?
Flack is mean comments.
Not necessarily mean, but
Complaining.
It's criticism. You know, when someone criticizes you, they're saying what's wrong with you. Okay. All right. So, go ahead. What is something you would receive flak for?
Not being able to read that well.
Okay. All right. So, use that in a sentence.
The boy like, can I say, like, the bully talked flack about the younger kid? Okay. The bully talked flack about the younger kid that couldn't read.
Very good. Okay. All right. So we know it's some kind of derogatory or oppositional type word from what you said. Okay. So what's this?
Flake.
And it's a noun. So what is a flake?
Like a snowflake. A small.
It's very
Small, flat.
It's very very
thin substance. Very thin substance.
Right. And sometimes it'll just
break
off. Right. Okay. All right. So a small thin mass, a thin piece or layer to split or peel off from anything, and then people can be called flakes. She was called a flake. Why? Because she's what?
She was funny.
Funny and
weird in a good way.
Yeah, she's different, right? Okay, so that's eccentric, unbalanced, irrational person. Irrational person. People thought she was, but she really wasn't. So,
she was just funny.
Right. So use the word flake in a sentence in any of those ways.
Flake. The snowflake was very thin and could break.
Okay.
I don't know if that was a good sentence.
Yeah, it's a thin, small mass. Yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, go to the next one. Let me see if that was the end of that. Hold on. Let me look and see.
I remember gauge.
One more. Yeah. One more. Okay. One more row and then we're done. Okay. So what's this?
Phlegm.
Mm-hmm. Did you say phlegm or flam?
Phlegm. Phlegm. No, phlegm.
You said
phlegm.
Which
phlegm.
one did you say? I thought you said phlegm. It's flam.
Phlegm.
Ready? Okay. You did say phlegm?
I said phlegm. I didn't. It's not
Okay.
an I. It's an A.
Okay. Right. Okay. Good. All right. So what's a phlegm? If you don't know, it's okay.
A bendable. I think it's a bendable. Like the eraser is very phlegm.
That's flimsy. Okay, flam is a drum beat of two nearly synchronized strokes. The second measure of the march began with a flam. Okay, that's what a flam is.
The drummer's beat was very phlegm.
Okay, it is a noun. Okay. You could start with the word flam. The
flam was a steady beat.
Of what?
Of hits, like.
Okay, but what kind of beats? You told me a minute ago.
Steady.
What instrument?
A drum.
Okay, you forgot to say it. All right, let's go back. Okay. All right, so.
The flam drum had a steady beat.
Okay, the flam drum beat.
Drum beat.
Mm-hmm.
Was very steady.
Had a steady beat. So say that again. The flam drum beat.
The flam drum beat
had a steady
beat.
Very good. Okay, so what's the next one?
Flame.
You know what a flame is. What's a flame?
Flicker of fire.
Right. So, use that in a sentence.
The flame grew to a fire in the woods.
Very good. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. What's that?
Gag.
Gag.
When you don't like something, like when you don't like the texture of something in your mouth, you would.
What happens when you gag?
You would always throw up. You make a loud noise trying to get the...
You what?
You want it out of your mouth.
No, you...
Choke.
Choke. Right, you choke. Okay, it's to retch or choke. Retch is throwing up, like you said. Okay, and then this is a gag.
Not liking the smell. Or keeping it in your mouth.
Covering your mouth. To keep you from... Like criminals do it. Like they'll take a handkerchief and put it in your mouth so you can't talk. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Or a judge can gag you and prevent you from talking. So like if the judge gives you a gag order, he says you can't talk about anything in this courtroom. Okay. All right. So which one of those gags? Use it as a verb. Let's have a sentence.
The judge will gag you from talking?
Right. Okay. Stop you from talking. All right. Hold on. Let me stop this real quick.